Hi Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your November 11th to the 20th, 2019 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. So let's see now, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus, what this time period, the 11th to the 20th of November, holds for you. Now, I'm just going to take your Witchling cards and your Fairy Guidance cards and move them over to the side. We'll get to those in just a minute. These tarot cards are for your bonus reading at the end. Everything will be linked in the description box below, all the cards that I use. And now we are going to shuffle and see what November 11th to the 20th, 2019 holds for you, Virgo. Virgo, November 11th to the 20th, 2019. Virgo, November 11th to the 20th, 2019. Virgo, November 11th to the 20th, 2019. Virgo, November 11th to 20th, 2019, Virgo. November 11th to 20th, 2019, Virgo. November 11th to 20th, 2019, Virgo. Show me clearly, 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 show me clearly. Fantastic. That's where the cards fell, so that's where Spirit wants me to stop. At the center of everything, Virgo, is the Three of Cups. Okay, so a bit of a warning here. Then you have an Aquarius shining through, but you also have the Star card, which is you obtaining your soul's wish. This is a time frame of January 20th to February 18th. Then we have the World shining through, meaning, not the World, I do apologize, the Wheel of Fortune. Everything is doing a 180. You're going to see a lot of changes coming your way, but you're also going to feel a bit like you're on a roller coaster ride. You might not be very happy about that, but you are moving towards victory. So life is doing a 180, and you are moving towards something that you really desire, something that you've given up on almost. Justice is coming, and that's at your root. Justice, fairness, a sense of equality. That's what Spirit keeps on saying to me. There's a sense of finally feeling the balance that you want within your life. It can be very small, it can be very large. It depends on where you are in this journey of life. Now, this is a time period of the Libra time period. September 23rd to October 22nd can be coming up. You know, that time period, things from then can be coming up now. Then you have the Nine of Swords, worry, doubt, fear, overthinking things, not sleeping well at night. It can be that you are just overstressed, and so instead of going to sleep at night, you kind of just mindlessly scroll through your phone and do things like that, which, I mean, yes, that's fun, but you need your rest. You need your rest, and you need to take care of you, because the thing is that what's really funny here is that you have the worry, doubt, and fear, and yet you have the celebration of the Six of Wands. At the bottom of the bed is a carving of a woman on horseback, and it always makes me think of the Six of Wands, and it shows me that people see you as prosperous, as bountiful, as moving forward, okay? But you're going to see you as being stuck. So you're not going to get the understanding, the sympathy, the care that you need, because they're going to be like, what's wrong with you, Virgo? Just kind of buck it up. That's what they're going to say. And they're going to think, you have everything, and they're not going to be sympathetic to any kind of plight, strife that you are going through. The Queen of Wands is a fire sign energy in Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. The betrayal right here, and that's how I read the Three of Cups, links to everything. So be careful of your relationships with a fire sign energy, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius, an Aquarius, and a Libra, all right? Just be mindful of those people at this time. You're getting a gift from God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, of prosperity. You're moving forward. There's something here that doesn't sit well with you, and there's a need to start looking at things differently, because you're going to be looking at the negative instead of the positive, and you're going to be looking at all the ways that you failed, all the people who have betrayed you, kind of really sitting there and getting really down on yourself. And there's a sense of victory here, but then you're going to be saying, like, why didn't I accomplish this sooner? Or, this victory is good, but I really should be at this point. So you're actually going to be diminishing it for yourself. And what the cards are warning about during this time is really, they're saying, really celebrate your successes, not make it a me, kind of joy fest party, but very much saying here, you are moving forward. And in order to keep on moving forward, you have to celebrate your successes and not just be like, okay, you haven't achieved enough in a short enough period of time, or something to that effect, because that's just going to wear you down, and it's going to wear down your resolve as you're moving forward, okay? Because you really are moving forward, and that's what Spirit keeps on saying. When I say okay, bear with me, it's just me listening to Spirit. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Virgo, November 11th to the 20th, 2019, Virgo. November 11th to the 20th, 2019, Virgo. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. This card right here. Love. Oh, that's wonderful. And opportunity. Love is going to bring you opportunity. And it can be the people that you once thought were on your side. They're not really going to be. Yeah, no, because you're learning to stand on your own. And some of you might be sitting there and saying, Dane, I've already learned how to stand on my own. I already know that life isn't roses and butterflies. But there's something here about expecting certain people to rally around you. And it could have been that once upon a time, in a past life or when you were younger, you expected people to rally around you and they let you down. And that has caused a level of mistrust. And now you're opening yourself up to love. And it's not love for another person, though there can be a link here to a fire sign energy, an Aries, a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aquarius energy right here. But there's also a sense of opening up love to yourself, love for what you want, and letting go of pride and letting go of ego, and really saying, this is where I need to be, and not judging yourself off of everybody else, not making life into a competition. Yeah, because here you are going after your truth, or going after your glory. And that glory doesn't have to be anything that anybody else understands. It just has to be for you. Right? Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Virgo, November 11th to the 20th, 2019. Virgo, November 11th to the 20th, 2019. Virgo, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Right here. Patience. I always like that card. It always makes me laugh. And motivation. Okay, so patience, when I was growing up, my mother always called it the P word, and I know I've said that before, but that's why it makes me laugh, because nobody wants to hear about patience. Nobody wants to hear about hurry up and wait, kind of thing, and divine timing, not our timing. That makes people mad, and I understand that most definitely, but I also know here that there is a need for patience with yourself, because if you ride yourself too hard, you're going to find that you just shut down. And when you shut down, it's kind of like you're done. There's a level of apathy that's going to come into existence. Now, that apathy can be depression, most definitely. And that apathy can just be like, you know what? You need time. You need time to just sit. You need time to be with your thoughts, to be with you, and then to move yourself forward. Because this says, nurture the seeds of patience and reap the rewards of personal achievement. All right? Do not be angry at yourself for not getting where you want to be at the exact time that this arbitrary number that you had in your head as you were growing up. So when you're looking at things and you're seeing yourself now I'm not saying this is for all of you, this could be for a very specific Virgo who's watching, and you're sitting there and you're angry and you're frustrated and you're thinking, I give and I care about everybody else. I work so hard and I give so much. So when is it going to be my time? Well, Abraham Hicks says that we are putting into the vortex everything that we do not want, right? And I firmly believe, it is my firm belief ever since I was little, that we know what we don't want. We don't know exactly what we want, because we knew before we were 5 or by the age of 5, and then as we stepped into the world, it just kind of fell away. So here, this is being patient with you achieving your soul's wish. This is being patient with you going after what you desire. And this is also being patient with the fact that people will let you down. And I know that's not something people like to talk about, and we don't like to talk about hurt and pain and disappointment and feeling shameful about ourselves, or, having other people make us feel bad. But that's part of life, and sometimes the ugly things have to be spoken about. So here, it's having patience, not only with nurturing your seed of greatness, because everybody has a seed of greatness in them, whether you let it die or not. That is completely a different issue. But here, it's being patient with yourself. And it's also nurturing that seed of patience for other people, knowing that, yes, they will let you down, they will fail, because they're doing their journey. And sometimes their journey has lessons in it that you just can't understand, and that just don't resonate with your soul. The color that shines through here is green. It's healing and cleansing your heart chakra. That's going to be really important to you, because Virgo, your heart is on point. All right? Your heart means you do so much with your heart. You do so much from your heart. So here, being patient with the shield that you're putting around your heart, with the justice that is coming, but also with your power, is going to be very important. It starts from your heart's truth. Then we have motivation. And this says, motivation kindles the passion and energy needed to work towards your goals. Being patient, stepping back, is going to give you that new motivation, because there is a sense here of, as you're moving forward, as you're going after what it is that you want, you are going to feel overwhelmed, disappointed, and as I said, there's going to be an apathy that comes over you. There's going to be a sense of, oh, okay, I'm going to get to that later, a procrastination, and you have to stay motivated. You have to look at your goals and make sure that you say that you matter. It's not, oh, I have to do this because of my boss. It's not because I have to do this because of everybody else. You have to do it because of you. And you should be your shining star. You should be your goal. Okay? And I know that that sounds odd to say, but that's what Spirit is saying here. Be your shining star. Be your goal. Yes, have your kids, have your partner, have your friends, have, the career goals that you want to achieve. Be your goals too, but make sure that you matter. And make sure that you, the person that you are now, and the person that you want to be 5 minutes from now, 5 years from now, is motivating you to move forward. And it's not an arbitrary number that we're picking to say, okay, this is exactly where I'm going to be. But maybe it's a person who smiles more. Maybe it's a person who, can laugh freely. Maybe it's a person who doesn't cry themselves to sleep at night. Maybe. The color that shines through here is orange. It's healing and cleansing your sacral chakra. There's a lot of negativity that you're carrying around from this life, from past lives, because you've put it on you. Now, the past life stuff you can't really control, but if you heal and cleanse your sacral chakra, you move yourself forward, you go after what you desire. Then we have love. And this says love is the base essence of our being, devoid of all pride and fear. Letting go of pride, letting go of fear, which I know that sounds so easy when you say it, like just let go of pride, let go of fear, and you'll be fine. And yet life is based off of fear. It's kind of like feel the fear and do it anyway, but still love yourself enough to do it. Love yourself enough to know I can leap, I can go, and I will succeed. I will achieve. Then we have opportunity. And this says when your eyes are open wide, opportunity you never thought possible will manifest. Opening up your eyes to you. Opening up your eyes to your dreams, your goals, and your prosperity will move you forward to what you desire. At your heart is the Three of Cups and the Seven of Swords. The Three of Cups is, I see this as somebody that you trusted. This could go back all the way to being a parent. This could be your dad walking out on you. This could be your mom walking out on you. It doesn't even have to be something as, impactful as that, but it usually is. It's usually something very big. And this is how I read the cards. I read them psychically as well, intuitively, as well as by the book. And so for me, this card always means this. If I read it another way, it just comes up gobbledygook. All right? So here with the Three of Cups, it's somebody that you trusted who you shouldn't have. It's putting more faith in other people than you do in yourself. And it can be that you're looking towards somebody, and it can be that you're looking towards a fire sign energy, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius, an Aquarius, or a Libra, and you're putting more faith in them than you are in yourself, and you're going to get burnt, or you had gotten burnt. Now it's time to move forward. Now it is time to say, you know what? I know a lot more than I thought I did. I am a lot stronger than I ever gave myself credit for, and now I'm moving towards my goals. You're leaving behind something. It's too much. It's too much. If you carry it with you, see, you're taking all your knowledge and all your understanding, and you're moving forward. And if you take this sword with you, it's like, I just had to sigh. It's like, oh my gosh, if you take the sword with you, it is going to weigh you down so bad that you're not going to be able to move forward. It's like you're going to take 3 steps and have to stop. It's kind of like walking uphill. And then you walk uphill, you walk by yourself, it's fine. But then let's say you take a baby carriage with you, or, let's say you take a baby carriage with you, and now you're pushing 30 pounds, 40 pounds up the hill as well as you. It's exhausting, right? That's what it's going to be like with that sword, except it's going to be 100 pounds. You're going to feel like Sisyphus, who in Greek mythology, he was, oh my gosh, what did he do? Well, he was punished by having to push a boulder up a hill and then have it roll down the hill every single day. And that was what he had to do for eternity. And that's what you're going to feel like. You're going to feel like every single day you start off by pushing this boulder up the hill. And then you just watch it roll down, and that's going to be all your time, and you're going to feel like you're getting nowhere. The fact of the matter is you're actually getting really far, right? So here, leave this behind. You're going to know what it is. It's going to be a hurt. It's going to be a pain. It can be a way you define yourself. Know that there's something else that is a lot for you. So you have to know that your angels are carrying that for you. You're looking at what you desire. You're looking at where you want to be, and you're moving forward. One of my tarot teachers, he always said that the Seven of Swords was a wish card. He said it was the highest card in the tarot deck, in the minor arcana. So here it is, a wish card. And I'm seeing that. I'm seeing after the trials, after the tribulations, after the heartbreak, you're getting a wish. And you're crowned by that wish, right? So the star represents an Aquarius, most definitely, a time frame of January 20th to February 18th. So 2020, you are going to start seeing your voice. You're going to start feeling that your voice is heard, all right? And you're going to start moving forward towards your desire. all right? And you're going to feel more powerful within your own skin. You're going to be going after what you want. And you're going to be feeling that when you say, this is what I want to accomplish, by saying it, you give it voice, you give it reality, and you move forward in that truth. So here it's your soul's wish being heard. It's divinity listening to you, but it's also you feeling empowered within your own self. All right? So here, your soul's wish is coming. And it's leading you to the next part of your journey. Now, I don't have you taking this gift of prosperity quite yet. You could be taking it in your subconscious message card at the very end. All right? We could see that you take it. But right now, it's permeating everything that you are doing. You are feeling that your voice is heard. You are feeling that you're moving forward. You are going after what it is that you desire, right? And here you're moving towards the next phase of your life. You're leaving behind sorrows and doubts and fears. You'll always remember them. They'll always be a part of you. The struggles that you had to go through, the fact that you have sacrificed so much and given so much. You're going to see that you move towards something invaluable, something precious. And it's going to be a gift of prosperity. It's wealth, or it's something you value as much as money. This then leads you to the Justice card. The Justice card, of course, represents a Libra energy, a time frame of September 23rd, to October 22nd. But it's finding justice within yourself. It's finding balance. And that's going to be really important to you. Justice, you're not going to be able to stand the negativity of things, the nitpicking, okay? Justice, balance, cutting through doubts and fears. And then you have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is you're looking at the negative. You're looking at the sorrow. You're looking at the pain. You're looking at the deep disappointment. Turn around. See the love that you have. See the joy that you have. See the power that you have moving you forward. Justice is coming, right? But justice is coming and you have to change your mind to change your life. Change what it is that you are focusing on. Because the justice will not come if the only thing you are seeing is not the prosperity, but the disappointment, the sorrow. Because here you have two roads to pick. Because the cards are very polarized. On one side, it's staying up at night. It's worrying, it's doubting, it's fearing. It's the Nine of Swords. It's like, I can't move forward. I'm stuck. I am so sad that even sleeping feels like it's too much. It doesn't have to be that you're sad. It can be that you're overworked. You can be like, Dana, I'm not sad. I'm fine. But you have so much weight upon your shoulders that it's bowing you down. You have so much that needs to be done that your mind just doesn't stop working. And you're not resting. Even when you sleep, you don't feel like you're sleeping. You wake up and you're like, okay, I gotta go. And opening up your eyes and getting yourself out of bed is kind of like the biggest challenge. But people don't see it. People see you succeeding. People see you achieving. People seeing you going after your dreams. Whether you're going after them kind of like, absolutely full force, kind of like a rocket man, or you're going after them calmly and sedately. There's no difference. They see you moving forward. They see you going after what it is that you want. And here, what's so interesting is that you are going after what you want, but it doesn't feel like it because there's so much pressure that has been put on you. It can be by external forces, okay? It can be by your boss. It can be by your partner. It can be by your kids. It can be by, your mortgage, your, everything, okay? Your rent. It doesn't matter what it is, but there's weight on your shoulders. So you're not seeing the celebration that's coming because a celebration is coming. And that's why it's going to be so important for you to change your mind, to change your life, to take your knowledge and move forward from a place that no longer fits you. Because if you don't do so, you won't be able to celebrate what's truly coming. And what's coming is something beautiful. There's a passion that's leading you forward. Fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay? There's a fire sign energy here. There is a passion to you. You're going to be much more comfortable behind the scenes from the 11th to the 20th. You're going to be so much more comfortable in embracing your own soul and yourself. You're going to be looking at things. And this is being the director behind the scenes. Queens, for me, are the directors behind the scenes. Kings are the actors upon the stage. Why? Because in medieval times, yes, you have Queen Elizabeth, right? But she was the oddity. She was not the norm. Before Queen Elizabeth, there was Queen Maud. Well, there should have been Queen Maud. But she was never allowed to succeed to the throne. It caused a huge war. And it almost ripped apart England. So here, you have the sense of you being the director. Because queens could run a country. And they did run countries, run kingdoms. They did. But they had to do it behind the scenes. They had to have that king, that actor upon the stage, the figurehead, to be able to show, oh no, he's really doing everything. He's so smart and so perfect. And really, they were doing things all by themselves. So here, that's the power that I see. That's the power of being behind the scenes. So you might not be getting the credit that you deserve, right? You might be getting the credit that you deserve. People might be seeing you behind the scenes and being like, wow, Virgo, you really have this going on. But you might not be getting the credit. Your passion is shining through, though. Your passion is leading you forward. So here, there's a new beginning coming. There's a rising sun that's coming your way. And that's also, I see that kind of imagery captured in the Ace of Pentacles, where divinity is holding the pentacle, right? So divinity is holding the sun within its hands. It's shining. The sunflower here, it's planting, it's growing organically from the earth. Your passion is leading you forward. Your courage is guiding you, moving you. Everything is going to be changing. Hold on. That's why you have such polarizing feelings happening in these 10 days. The polarizing thing being, the doubt, the fear, I can't do this. It's too much. It's been too much. I'm tired. I don't want to do this anymore. And the other one is, I know I'm getting there. I know that, I can see the goals being met. I can see the joy coming in. I can see the power moving me forward. I know I'm being heard. I know I'm rising. You're rising like cream. Right? You're rising. But it's so hard. Why? Because life is hard. I mean, I wish I was one of those people who could just tell you life is roses and butterflies and puppy dogs and everything's going to work out and don't worry, just work hard enough and you'll get there. Sometimes you work your tuchus off and you never get there. Why? It's not fair. That's why. Because your life chart was written a different way. And there's success that comes, but we get so caught up in a certain road, a road that only a few people can ever walk. An A-list movie star, a, New York Times bestselling author, a gallery not sell out to the galleries, but sold out galleries, artist, a CEO of a company, Forbes 500 list. So many people can't get there. So does that mean that everybody who can't get there is a failure? If you look at it like that, that's a dark place to be. It's a place of shadow and night, and not even beauty within the shadow and the night, but that place of fear, that place when you're a little kid where you think the monsters are under the bed. Because right then, if it's that type of success that you're going after, it can be that the monsters are laying under your bed. It can be that just there's that sense of dread. Change your mind, change your life. Start changing your focus. Start defining yourself in the ways that you do succeed. It may not be the ways that everybody celebrates you. You might be the best janitor in the whole entire world. Take pride in that. I remember in school, we had to thank our janitor because he did such a good job. And yeah, that was just the way it was. I always saw it as something very respectful because he did such a good job. And we had to thank him. Here, life is doing a 180. Everything is changing. Everything is changing. You are going to see that what you were focusing on before doesn't become as important as what you truly want. And what you truly want and what you truly need is going to be answered here by your soul's wish. Now, this is not your wish. This isn't the new car or the fancy house or anything like that. This is what your soul needs. So be open to it. I know that this isn't what anybody wants to hear. I know people are going to sit there and say, Dane, just tell me I'm going to be successful. Just tell me I'm getting justice for all the injustices done to me. Just tell me that I am going to be so profoundly successful that everybody I ever met is going to eat their words. You do have that option. But there's doubt and there's fear and there's self-incrimination that needs to be moved past. There's a sense of looking at yourself and saying, it's just not good enough. Here it is. It is good enough. And the reason why some people who are absolute idiots, just the meanest people you could ever meet, get ahead, well, that's because they have no conscience. They don't care who they step on. They don't care what they do. They'd sell their own mother to get ahead. Here, it's not doing that. That's not where these readings come from. They come from a place of love and they come from a place of kindness. And when you have your heart open to love and to kindness, it brings about a pain that is unimaginable. But you're moving towards prosperity. You're leaving behind what has defined you for so long, what you no longer want. So let's see here. How, Virgo, do you move forward in the prosperity and success that you want and leave behind the pain? How does Virgo move forward in this prosperity and success and leave behind the pain? How does Virgo move forward in the prosperity and success they want and not be defined by their pain? That's it. How does Virgo move forward in the prosperity and success that they want and not be defined by their pain? Show me clearly. 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 Okay, right there. All right, so right here is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is arguments, overwhelming, doubt, fear, chaos, anger, turning towards revenge. And that's going to be where this person is coming from. And then we have the Queen of Cups. This is a water sign energy, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer. There's love coming in, benevolence, understanding. Again, more comfortable behind the scenes. It's kind of like the chaos is out. You can't do anything about it. It has to be purged from the body, kind of like a leech sucking out the bad blood. It has to be purged from the body, and then you open up to love. You open up to joy. It can be that something, no, it's not with a water sign. It's kind of like you're moving into cleansing waters. Then we have the Ten of Swords. This is the darkness before the dawn. This is why there's such polarizing factors to this reading, because this is the darkness before the dawn, and this is above the Wheel of Fortune. So the repeat of the number 10 is most definitely an end of a cycle. And then it brings you to the Lover's card. Success, bounty. Now this is a Gemini energy, most definitely. And it brings you love, joy, prosperity, success, abundance. This is a time frame of May 21st to June 20th. And then we have the Justice card. Above this is the Knight of Swords. Now, excuse me, that's very interesting because Libra is represented by the swords in the minor arcana. Gemini is represented by the swords in the minor arcana. So is Aquarius underneath here. So there's a strong air sign presence here. A Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius. You are moving forward. Your justice comes. There is a sense of you needing to run with it. Usually I would say kind of hold back a little bit. But here there's a need to go after what you want, to run with it, and to embrace what you desire. The Nine of Swords has the Tower right over it. So the Nine of Swords, worried, doubt, and fear. Why? Because everything is changing. Everything is changing. There's a sense of, yes, chaos before the joy. This is kind of reiterating the darkness before the dawn, but this is a change where divinity is kind of kicking you out of your comfort zone, kicking you towards where it is that you truly want to be, body, mind, and spirit. And then we have the Sun card. Remember how I said before, it's the sunflower, the sun imagery here with the pentacle held up in the sky? Well, then you have the sun right here over the Queen of Wands. There's success, there's bounty, there's joy, there's prosperity. There's passion that moves you forward. Your subconscious message here is the Five of Cups. Change your mind, change your life. Change what it is that you're looking at, and you will change the way you see your success. Because there is a different path that you are taking. You are not like everybody else, Virgo. Okay? You see things differently, so your road to success is going to not be like everybody else's. Walk the different path. Everybody's going through the door. Everybody's walking this way. Go through the window. Go underneath the foundation. Get in to where it is that you want to be, the way that is right for you. And it's not going to be the mainstream way. Look at things differently. Look at your gifts. Look at where your power lies. Okay? Because it might be something as absurd, okay, quite frankly, as reading tarot cards. I mean, not always do people look at this favorably. But what if your success lies this way? What if your success and your happiness and your joy and your freedom of self lies in something that other people would laugh at? Don't listen to their laughter. Listen to your joy. Listen to your success. Listen to the laughter of your heart, the joy of your spirit. Your subconscious message is the Three of Pentacles. It's working by yourself. It's really paying attention to the details of things. It's shrouding yourself in the love, the respect, the stability of divinity, right? Without having to go anywhere. In your day-to-day life, it's being empowered. Wisdom crowns you. You work with others, yes, but from the 11th to the 20th, you're going to work much better by yourself. You guard your prosperity. Prosperity is important, most definitely, but money isn't going to be your solo driving factor. There's sorrow that you are looking at. There's pain that you are always going to remember, but it's not defining you anymore. All right, Virgo, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness, and may harmony always be with you. Bye.